I am filming from an unusual location. We're going to talk about it. Then I'm going to talk to you about a high street haul. What bags do I travel with? What shoes do I travel with? How I pack my luxury bags like my Hermes and Chanel. It was incorrect. And now millions of people think that a dupe is basically a fake, and it is absolutely not. Dupes are amazing.
You lay easy on my mind.
Yes, I saw it in the stockroom and I gasped and I literally took it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I am filming from an unusual location. We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about where we are. I'm going to share that in this video. I won't keep you waiting. Yeah, I think that's it. I think for now in this video, I'm going to just tell you where we are. And I think I'm going to give you an apartment tour. Maybe I'll do it in the next video. I'm definitely going to film it today and it will be up in a couple of days. So it'll be, you'll either know today or in 2 days time. But basically, I wanted to do a video on things that I travel with, because I always get asked this on Instagram. What bags do I travel with? What shoes do I travel with? How I pack my luxury bags like my Hermes and Chanel. So I'm going to discuss that in this video. And then I'm going to talk to you about a high street haul. So I tend to wear a lot of high-end bags and shoes, and I do like to mix that with high street, with vintage, especially when I'm traveling. So the air conditioning just kicked in, like definitely not used to that in England, are we? So there will be a really good opportunity to do a high street haul from a brand that we both love. I always get a good response when I do this. I have a discount code, and then we'll talk you through all the luxury high-end pieces that I wear with it and what I style when I'm away and how I pack everything and what's the full process and the styling process. Then I have a luxury unboxing, which is not something you're gonna guess, so hold on to the end of that. And yes, maybe the apartment tour. Not sure if it's gonna be this one or the next one, but let's get into it. So I think I'll go for the high street haul because I have everything here and I have on the outfit. Now, you know with my hauls, I love to tie in some old pieces, especially if you bought them. I don't like you to buy something and then I don't wear it ever again and you don't get the style inspiration. So this is one of my older pieces. This jacket and all the high street bits that you're going to see in the next 10 minutes, everything is with URBAN REVIVO. I have a discount code which I'll put here. Usually it's 10% off, but it only works for a limited time, I think like 10 to 14 days, so make sure you use that 10% discount. The prices are amazing at URBAN REVIVO. I get asked this a lot on Instagram. Is the quality good? So I'll answer it all here. The quality for URBAN REVIVO is amazing. The best I have found for this price point, and even for a higher price point, this is the best quality. So you're not going to get, like, this is a Celine dupe, and I cannot wait to discuss in this video the difference between a dupe and a fake. And I'm quite worried because I saw a TikTok going around with millions of views, and the person was describing what a dupe was and it was incorrect. And now millions of people think that a dupe is basically a fake, and it is absolutely not. Dupes are amazing. We'll talk about it in a second, but yes, I think that's really useful information. So this is my Celine dupe. We'll talk about this in detail, but I've had this for a long time and I still wear it. It comes everywhere with me. So I've got a couple of older pieces. The most insane dupe ever. So I wanted this jacket, jumper about 2 years ago about 3 years ago from Acne Studios, and then Bottega Veneta did one really similar, and I think the Bottega one was around 8k and the Acne one was around 2k, and it's taken me all this time and I found a dupe that's like under £100 plus with my discount. So we've got a couple of dupes, couple of old pieces and a couple of new pieces, all with a discount. I'll put the discount code here. Again, it's Claire with 10% off. Claire C, I think it will be, with 10% off. So this haul is with URBAN REVIVO, a brand that I love, and because they do really amazing high street pieces for the best price for this quality. Best quality for this price, that's it. So I kind of gave up. I used to be the high street's #1 fan, especially in England. But you really have to be careful on the high street now. It's really disappointing. I used to love getting all my trend pieces, like basics like jeans, and I'm investing more and more into higher price point ready to wear because it's very hard. People sell things as high street fashion, but actually it's fast fashion. So I think this haul is useful if you still want high street prices at the best quality I can find, and they do the best dupes, let me tell you. So Urban Revivo has really changed the way that I shop. I love jackets. If you follow me for a while, I love jackets. I'm obsessed. I will pay a lot of money for the right jacket, but I also know what I like, and if I can find it for cheaper, which you're going to see in a minute with this Teddy dupe that I found, I will always look on the high street first. Of course I'm going to. And I held out for that. Should I show you it now? Because I keep going on about it. So this is so similar to a Teddy shearling coat that I wanted from Acne, and the shape, it's got that, the thing that makes it is this gigantic collar. And you can find a furry and shearling, you can find them in a lot of places, but it's the collar that lets it down. And I used to find them and think, why can't you just do an oversized collar? And it's got that cropped look. So I'll show you in the cutaways, you get that huge collar. It looks expensive because the dramatic collar, it just looks so amazing. It's actually warm because it covers up all here. And it just has that like puffy, cropped, oversized look that I was looking for, and I'm so glad I held out. It was just something I didn't want to spend 2K and certainly not 8K on, and I knew someone would do it sooner or sooner enough, and I found one, and you get 10% off with this as well. Love the grey colour, but what I love with Urban Revivo and what I think stands out from other high street is their small accessories. So I always talk to you about their buttons, like how this is a muted gold. It's not a brass, like a brash, bright gold that makes it look cheap. It's a really beautiful button, and on this then there are no buttons, but the zip, it's a muted silver, so again, that elevates it even more. Let me get up and show you. I'm being lazy, not getting up. Can you see, like these are all the little details that I love when I'm looking at high street pieces. So can you see that trim here? So it covers up the zip, and then when you look at the zip, it looks like a really good quality one. It's a muted silver with that faux leather, so you can't see the zip. That to me is what makes it look expensive and elevated. So if I saw someone wearing this on, Instagram, YouTube, or walking on the street, I would for sure think this was the Acne Studios one because of the trimmings, the oversized collar. Look how fabulous it is. I think it's my favorite thing in the haul out of the new pieces. So now's the time to talk about dupes and fakes. So a fake is a counterfeit. So let's talk about like a Chanel. No, let's talk about this Celine. If this was a fake, it first of all would have all the Celine labels and the Celine buttons, and everything would be identical as much as possible because you're replicating it. It's a replica. That is the difference with a fake. You're wanting to buy the real thing, you can't afford it, you don't want to spend that money on it, whatever reason, so you buy one that is an intimidation. Intimidation? No, not intimidation. Why does this always happen to me when I film YouTube? Imitation. It's an imitation, and it has been copied identical. It's copied. So you're getting like, can you get away with it being exactly the same? A dupe, on the other hand, is inspired. It's simply inspired, and usually there should be 7 differences. Legally, there should be 7 differences. And that's quite easy to achieve. You can slightly change the fabric. You can change the buttons. You can put 4 buttons instead of 5. You can put no buttons. You can put a zip. So they're inspired. And Celine don't own the tweed cropped jacket. So you have to remember that as well. So when I went into Celine and I saw the jacket like this, I was so tempted to buy it because I knew I was going to wear it a lot, but it's in the thousands. And then ages ago I found this, and it does the job. Like, the fit is amazing, all the trim around the hem here, like it really does look elevated, and there's no need to spend that kind of money. And you're looking at like a minimal, there's nothing like, logos are not on trend at the moment. So now is the time that you can really enjoy high street and dupes and inspired pieces. So yeah, to put it bluntly, fake is something that's a complete copy, a complete imitation, a complete copy. You don't even have to have like the Celine label in it. I mean, most counterfeits do have that, but just imagine that there's no label. Everything is the same. 4 buttons, the exact same trim, like every detail, and someone will be like, is that Celine? But it looks a bit weird, the trimming isn't as good. Whereas a dupe is something that's inspired. So this was oh no, that is not what we wanted to go on the floor, is it? Oh, that's my house alarm. Oh, and I did that all nice as well. I'm gonna have to have it a mess in the video now. So say this was the Acne one, and it was everywhere as a trend. and then you came across this one in the high street, I've totally lost my train of thought. This would be a good dupe. So no acne, labels, it's a slight different. That one was beige, this is grey. There are so many differentiating design factors that don't make this look like an acne wannabe. It's just inspired, and it is quite a simple design. It's a cropped fur jacket. So I hope we get that cleared up about dupes and fakes. So favourite thing in the haul, and it's so cold in London that I wanted to grab that now or never. Let me get that out of the way for when we talk about bags. So this is my one of my old pieces, my Celine jacket. It is very Chanel inspired, very Celine inspired. It's a typical minimal, like that minimal look. It's still going strong, and I don't think it's going anywhere soon. It looks so good with a pair of black trousers, with jeans. It is so simple and so classic. You can wear this with literally anything. And my mum has this as well. She has my first one that I had, and then I got another one. But I think it suits all ages, and it's just such a classic piece and a really good price. I have it in black as well. This is another older piece. Again, with the muted buttons, but it's slightly different. So this has a lower pocket here. This has a higher pocket. These are two of my most worn blazers. I wear them all the time. Because they're cropped, I go up 2 sizes. That's something I should talk about, URBAN REVIVO, and something that's changed since I first started shopping with them. Their sizes have got more generous. So I used to go up 2 sizes, but now I only go up 1 really, but these are old, so I went up 2 on these. So UK 12, it says in here. This is a large, and a lot of my newer pieces are mediums. So 2 amazing classic tweed jackets. If you're looking for something like minimal that you can wear all the time, great price, easy to style, really can get that wear out of them, and you're looking for something that you're not spending too much money on. So they're 2 of my older pieces. Another amazing dupe that I found, and this looks so expensive. I'm disappointed that I'm very bloated. We arrived here 3 days ago, so I'm still very much bloated. But on a normal day, and I only bought my comfy leggings. If I have like my Totem sucking in leggings, or my Wardrobe NYC ones, or even my Rue Sloan ones, it would suck in a little bit more. So these aren't the exact leggings I'd wear with them. But this is the most beautiful shirt, and it is very, very Jacquemus. Even from the detail of like, it looks like a linen mix, because I have a lot of Jacquemus and a lot of it is linen. And this, it's even like a bit nicer because linen's quite hearty. Like linen creases so bad. Whenever I travel with it, it gets so creased. It's really hard to get stains out of linen. This looks like linen, but actually isn't. And it's got the oversized cuff, the oversized pointy collar. It does up until here and then goes out. It looks so good with jeans, with black trousers. It's such an amazing statement piece, but it's high street and looks so expensive, and it's so minimal that you can really get away with wearing this so many different ways. That is another favorite from this haul, that it's a classic piece, and even if I hadn't seen that and I saw someone wearing that, I would literally think it was Jacquemus. But if you look closely, there are no details that like make it like a copy. It's a nice inspired high street version. And again, that's something that I wouldn't want to spend like nearly £1,000 on for a shirt, especially a cream shirt that I know I'd probably stain. So that's when I always look to the high street, especially for my whites and my creams. I think we're all the same with that. Like, if you know, it softens the blow if you've paid a high street price and you've completely stained it. Now another jacket. Oh, I've got one more old one. I forgot I bought that. I loved this, and I'm baffled how they've made it. So this is like a really soft, furry jacket. So it's basically the same as this, but a soft, furry, faux fur version. And I love this one so much. I wear it so much. To have another one with a different texture, I know I'm going to wear it a lot. The price was great. I even used my own discount code when I shop on there as well. Now one of my styling tips, and a great styling tip if you don't know what to wear but you just want to look effortless and chic and not think about it, just stick to the same tones. And one of my favourite tones for layering and wearing different textures is cream and beige. It's my favourite colour to wear tonal. So this is just a great way to add another texture to your tonal look, and I just know I'm going to wear it so much. It's a little bit warmer than this one, and it just looks so expensive, right? Like look at like the chevron fur. Can you see the way that it's done? in detail, it looks so beautiful, and it's so soft, and it's all fur. Look at it with a pair of denim jeans. It just looks so expensive. Style that with an expensive bag. My hair's so flat. And it just looks elevated. That's why I love the jackets from this brand. They never let me down. I have so many of them now, so that's another one. Another one of my old ones, I love this, and the weight on this knit. This is feather knit, and I am the biggest fan of feather knit. It's very 80s. It's really hard to come by feather knit pieces. I love this so much. It's definitely Chanel inspired, and worn the right way, this looks like a walk-in Chanel piece. But again, it's very, very minimal. It's not trying to be something it's not. It's just Chanel inspired. And to be honest, I would actually say more Saint Laurent inspired. Saint Laurent love to do this Chanel inspired. You know, it's almost like you can't even allow Chanel to claim this, can you? Because let Saint Laurent do it, Celine do it. I love how the cream is feather knit, and then the black is a totally different knit and texture. It's just so beautiful. I always wear this, like if I want like a more of a formal casual look. I love throwing it over my t-shirts. I love wearing it like over a black dress. I wore like a long, thin knitted black dress with knee-high boots. I don't have that footage with me. I should have taken a selfie, but this over a black knitted dress looks so good, and where it's a little bit cropped, it really fits so well with the dress. So this is another one of my older pieces that I love so much. I couldn't not include this. And this is so nice for traveling, because all these jackets are really lightweight, and you can roll them up, and I can literally pack 4 or 5 mini jackets without taking up too much room. Like this, it's not too thick. You can really fold that up nicely. Love it. I really, really love that one. Another black jacket. Now this is a newer one. This is one that's more of a heavy knit, heavy tweed, sorry. And the buttons on this are more gold, but you know why I love this? Because I love my vintage Chanel bags, especially my large maxi ones that have a really huge gold CC. And I just feel like this together, I mean, this is vintage with a 24 karat gold CC, but with my big maxi ones, it just looks like such an amazing 90s look. This reminds me of something my mum used to wear, and with the big giant vintage CC, I just feel very, very 90s in it, and I love it. Like a nice, like actually with my hair straight like this, I just love it. And that's why I got that one, just one with a more of a bright gold to kind of look, that 90s vintage look. What else have we got? We've got one more teddy. So 2 new pieces that I haven't had at Urban Revivo before are these t-shirts, and they're not just any t-shirts. I've got one on here in a beautiful graphite grey colour, and then this beige one. So this one has a gather here and the split here, and I love this because I always tuck one of my t-shirts in like this, and I like to leave it hanging over just because it just looks more flattering than having a t-shirt like that. So that's already done for you. And then this one, it has a gather here, and I've always talked to you like one of my bad aspects of my body is my bloated tummy, especially now after the plane, but it draws your eye to here. So these are really good basic tees that have a little something, and they really draw your eye to here. And if you've got a small waist, this is going to really draw your eye to your small waist. And then if you have a bit of a like bloated tummy like me, or not a flat stomach, it will draw your eye away. So that's why I love them. Oh, that's it. Oh, I knew there was something else. The length of the sleeves. If you look at the cutaway, I do not like sleeves that are too short because I'm really conscious of my arms, so I was really happy that the colour was spot on and the sleeve length was super amazing. Let me see what size this is. I'll put all the sizes in the description box. So this is a size, I'm like this. This is the size L. So yeah, I do normally get t-shirts in L, like from most high street stores. I don't like anything fitted, and these are 100% cotton. For high street prices, they're 100% cotton. I wouldn't wear a t-shirt that was not 100% cotton because, you know, you need that fabric to breathe, and they'll wash really well. Last piece from the haul is this teddy jacket. So this I haven't seen like inspired by anything. I just love that teddy look. Like this is really, really teddy vibes. Like look at it literally is like a lamb, like sheepskin, and you know how much I love sheepskin. I have my sheepskin sofa. I love the discreet pockets, and I love the brown. I have 2 brown bags. I have my Kelly and my, oh, what is tickling my nose? I have my brown Maxi Vintage Chanel, and I have my brown 32 Kelly, and I love those 2 bags. And I've really been trying to find more brown ready to wear. I bought a brown blazer a year or 2 ago. So I've definitely been trying. I bought a brown hoodie. Put up that picture if it's any interest to you whatsoever. But I love brown. Earth tones are really good on pink skin tone. So this is a nice cream jacket for me with a colour that's really going to balance out my skin tone. So I love the brown trim. I thought it was so unusual to find something that had a brown trim and not a black trim. And if like me, you love brown accessories, brown shoes, brown bag, this is going to look so effortless together with a pair of jeans, with a pair of black trousers. The brown is just going to look so unusual. So probably one of my favourite high street hauls I've done in a long time, like a long time, and I only do ones that I really love. But I just feel like this is a real nice selection of older pieces that I've had for a year or 2, some really fantastic dupes, just some unusual pieces and high quality 100% tees. Lastly, before I forget, these are a pair of jeans. Now because I'm travelling, I wanted a boyfriend cut. So I went 2 sizes up with these, but they're a really nice stone wash. I mean, I'm bloated and I've still got loads and loads of room, but I hate when I'm in like a hot country or bloated. I just wanted something nice and baggy, but all of my baggy jeans are low. So these are like a nice high-waisted, so I feel comfortable. And this is what I've been wearing in the evening, basically, like a pair of jeans, just with the t-shirt, and then every other night you do need a jacket. So that's the high street haul. I will leave the links below with all the size reference, the discount code. It's only valid, I think, 10 to 14 days. So I'll leave that in the description box below. Now I'm going to talk to you about the handbags that I bring with me. Don't worry, I'll get to where we are, like literally in 5-10 minutes. You're probably more interested in the bags, to be honest. So I came away in January. I went to Dubai and I went for 3 weeks and I packed far too many bags. It was ridiculous. So starting off with this, my YSL eye care bag. I used that on the plane. And I nearly didn't bring it on this, and I tried on this trip, and I had like a couple of bags and everything. Then I had to keep getting more things, and then in the end, I just put everything there. I put my vanity in here because all my makeup's like under the 100ml or the 50ml, whatever you're allowed. I had that in there, and I wore my Constance because it has all our passports and our boarding pass and my bank card. I never travel without a little crossbody that has all the essential things because you don't want me going through like a massive bucket bag like this with all of your really important things, and you don't want to leave it down. These crossbodies, they're stuck to you, so I've always got a crossbody. This is a new one, by the way. I showed this like 2 videos ago, if you missed that. So the only bag that I packed was my little vintage Chanel, and isn't it crazy that I have a new version of these and I much prefer my vintage one? I always pick it up. I just prefer the quality of it, how it feels, the 24 karat gold, CC and chain. I just prefer it. I prefer it the way it feels, the way it looks. And I got this one from Luxury Promise, and they always have them in stock. I have a discount for them as well, which I'll leave in the description box below. And the price of the new ones, like I know we're all talking about it, but it is insane. I would definitely be buying vintage. So this one I packed in my carry-on. Always bring a carry-on with, like if I'm going to a hot country, a swimsuit for us all, one like t-shirt and knickers for us all, basically essentials that if our case gets lost, we have enough to like go to the pool, everything for honoré. I've learned the hard way from that, so that is a top tip whilst traveling. Just bring like one bikini, one swim shorts for everyone in your family, just scrunch them, roll them up in the corner. I put all of my expensive bags in there. And then now laptop, that's what I use in a carry-on. Yeah, last in January I bought 2 mini Kellys, my Taupe 25, my Constance, a YSL, the eye care. It was ridiculous. And the only bag I used was that one and my little YSL one when I was going to the park and out and about with Honore. So I know how much I wear this one. It goes with absolutely everything here. And then I bought this one when I wanted to give that one a rest. And I'm literally alternating between these two bags. And this, I love this airport bag and this big carry-on bag, because if you take everything out of it, it actually looks really nice, like just with minimal things in there. So if I do want to change it up, I've also got that. I love it that this is my big travel bag that I can use as well. So they're the bags that I had. Now the shoes that I have, I'm going to do cutaways because I don't want to keep getting up. I have my Gucci slingback sliders. I love these. I have the ones without the slingbacks, which I love. I do like the slimback ones. I feel like they're not as flattering and pretty, but they're so easy to wear. They're a bit heavy, but totally fine. I wear them everywhere I go. As you can see, I really love that Gucci print. So when I'm by the pool or the beach, matchy with my hair and shoes. I'm not into that, but it kind of works with this vintage Gucci vibe. I have my black dad sandals, which are just like a go-to. You can wear them in the day, you can wear them in the evening. They're super comfy. They're kind of my 2-in-1 day to night. Same with the Gucci ones, actually. That's what I've done here. All of my day sandals I can wear in the evening. My white logo Chanel sandals, which I like slider things, I basically never wear them because they're like clogs. And if I'm walking around like shopping, they're way too uncomfortable. I really actually don't know why I bought those. My Hermes Orans, which again, very good day to night, and these. I love these. So I actually did not bring one pair of heels with me, and you're gonna find out in 5 minutes. This is kind of the country where you would bring a pair of heels because there's so many amazing places to go and like date nights and dinners, but I just can't be bothered. I'm happy to wear my Chanel loafers out. And I can certainly get away with the Gucci slingbacks. But yeah, I'd rather go on a day date, like a nice lunch place or like a beach bar or something, than an evening place. If I was going to go out in the evening, it would either be with Honore somewhere casual or to the cinema. So they're my shoes and bags, and then I love to style it with some high street pieces, especially ones that look as elevated as these. Like I think when you're wearing, you know, like a cardigan like this, like these, and you have like your vintage Chanel bag and a nice pair of black Orans, it really does tie it nicely together. So already been speaking quite a while. I don't want to lose the main objective of this haul. So shall I tell you where we are? I feel like I need to move around. It's a bit boring in here. I'll do some cutaways of the apartment. Let's do an apartment tour, why not? Or should I do it in the next one? Oh, I don't know what to do. Because otherwise I feel like the next video is going to be really boring. No, I'm going to leave it, but don't worry, it's going to be in 2 days' time. Do not worry. The main thing is you get to find out where we are, and I'm going to tell you a bit why. So, if you haven't guessed already, maybe the white wall behind has given it away, but we are in Dubai. And I don't know if that's a surprise because I threw you by saying we've just come back from Dubai. We are in Dubai, and the first few days that I was here, I was working with Luxury Promise. I'll do a little cutaway. I went to the office. We're going to be redesigning that office. So I went there to look at the space. Most of the team members I know anyway, but there's one that I always work with all the time. I actually report to him, and I have only met him like over many Zoom and phone calls and things, so it was really nice to finally get to meet him. So met team members that I hadn't met, catched up with some of the girls that I already know, and then we're redesigning the space. The sun is going like down and down and down, isn't it? So I better wrap this up soon. Sorry, that's just like annoying, that shade. So yes, I went to their office. Anyone can go to their office, by the way. It doesn't look that pretty now, but hopefully soon it will. So I obviously work for Luxury Promise. They have a big office here. We're doing a big event here as well. So that's the reason why I came. The other reason why I came, it's not a tease thing. It's not a work thing or something that I'm filming and you're going to find out soon. It is a health thing. And I'm completely in the thick of it at the moment, and I know that I mentioned it briefly in January, but that was because I had time off and I had to say why. But I hope you can appreciate that that will come soon. I don't know when, I don't know when this is going to be over, but I'm not in the headspace to talk about it right now. I'm just taking it day by day, and also I don't really know myself. So I'd rather do like a summary of what happened, what we did, and the outcome. And at the moment, I'm in the middle of what I'm trying to do to fix what is wrong. So we are here for that because there's a medical centre and a doctor that is like one of the best in the world, and it worked perfectly because it was a nice holiday for the family. I get to finally come to Luxury Promise when I was coming here anyway. So yes, we are here and we're going to be here for a while. We are in an apartment. We started off in a hotel / residence apartment kind of place, which I'll talk about in the next video. And then we're here, and by the time this vlog goes out, we'll be in a hotel. We'll spend the last week in a hotel just for that vibe. And my mum's here, you're gonna see her in the next vlog. So, okay, this video is already way too long. Should I come down here so you can see me? This video is already way too long, it already cut out. So that's the beautiful haul. They're my bags and shoes that I travel with when I'm away. Probably should have come down here the whole video, shouldn't I? It's so much better light. We are in Dubai. I've roughly told you why we're here, but you're going to find out the rest of the story later on. I don't know if it's going to be a month or 4 months, I don't know. I hope sooner the better. And I'm going to leave you with a luxury unboxing. I filmed that before I went away because I just really was excited to have a look at it, and I just filmed me unboxing it. But it's something amazing that I've been trying to find for so long, and I found the perfect one, so I will leave you with that unboxing. It might end a bit abruptly because I didn't know where that part of the vlog was going, but I just really want to show you something like that whilst I'm away, and I already filmed it before I come away. So I will leave you with that luxury unboxing, and if I didn't say bye at the end of that video, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. You're going to see our apartment tour in Dubai, and the second half of why we're in Dubai, like, are we moving here, because that was very much on the cards, and we had a big discussion about where we're going in the future. So I'm going to be answering that question because I know that it's going to come. Let's just say we really love Dubai. It's really good for work, and yes, I'm going to answer that in the next video, and you're going to see the apartment tour. And I'll leave you with everything, all the links in the description box, and I will leave you with that unboxing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of this video. So you're going back in time now. I know that you've just seen a haul of me and probably a little vlog of me in Dubai. We're actually leaving tomorrow, but I wanted to share this, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing the next vlog, so it's something I really wanted to share with you. This is not sponsored because I know I'm buying things from Luxury Promise all the time. I actually bought this. I saw it. It's terrible. I mean, I've always been the same. I used to do it at Harrods. I used to say they might as well pay me in vouchers. So yes, I saw it in the stockroom and I gasped, and I literally took it and I said, what's the price? They looked it up. I said, I take it, and I went and like, just send me the invoice. And then afterwards I left, I said, is it okay that I buy that? Like, is that okay? Do I need to bring it back? And yeah, and it was love at first sight. So without further ado, this is what I bought at Luxury Promise the other day.
I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
It's so cute, so cute. Have you ever seen a trunk so cute? So vintage Louis Vuitton trunks are a passion of mine. I've always loved them. I actually first saw them brand new in Louis Vuitton, and the price is just obscene, and they're even more expensive now. As you know, I'm an ambassador for Timothy Oulton, and I used to have amazing, not training, but just so many chats and talks with Tim, and I learned so much from Tim, and I mean so much about running a business, having a brand, design, like endless knowledge from Timothy Oulton himself. And one of the more casual things and chats that we had, along with like other people, he taught me everything I know about Louis Vuitton trunks, and he told me like how they're gifted, used to be gifted, like these little trunks used to be gifted with flowers in to VIP clients, and he had a huge collection, and I love everything Tim does, and of course he collected trunks, so I wanted to collect trunks, not just because he did, I truly love them as well. And he explained to me how much better and why the vintage trunks are better, like quality, all the obvious things really. And it started from there. I have a larger trunk, and there's something you have to collect over time. You have to look for the right one. There's so many different ones, you can't rush it. I feel like they come to you. So yeah, I saw this, and they did have a bigger one, and it went in the auction, and I kind of froze, and I was too scared to put my hand up, and I kicked myself. It was a bit bigger, so more sorted to what I needed, but it was double the price, just under double the price. So yeah, I just thought this was really unique, amazing to put in my dressing room. Don't laugh at me, but there's a reason why I wanted to have it. So I'm in the middle of doing my renovation for my lounge, the formal lounge, and I wanted to have it as a remote box, and I know that you're going to think this is crazy, but I can use it for other things. I can like swap it for my yes, got the remotes at the ready. I can swap it for like my vanity, for a jewelry box. I can use it for all different things, but we always lose our remotes, especially with a toddler. And for a while I've wanted to have a remote box, but just kind of gave up because there was absolutely nothing that I wanted. And I thought, when I was trying to convince myself to buy the mini trunk at the Luxury Promise auction, I was like, this is amazing for my remotes, like literally perfect, looks beautiful on the side, I can use it for other things. So there you have it. I have my remotes now. I've got one more small one that goes in there. It looks so beautiful on my fireplace. I don't have a video actually. I think I have like a casual one on my phone that I sent to Sabrina. So I'll put that up here, how it looks. You're gonna have to wait for the lounge reveal. But that is my new Louis Vuitton trunk. It's my second one in my collection now. I'm definitely on the hunt for a few more. Can't get enough of it, but I don't want to keep this video too long. They have other ones in stock. They have large ones. Just let Luxury Promise know. Bought this. I had my staff discount, but I bought this completely. It's not a gift. I'm just so excited about it, and you're going to see it, and you're going to wonder why I have a Louis Vuitton for my remotes. But that's the reason why. Thank you so much for watching. I will link any more that I see below, but normally everything goes on the live shows. You have to email them and ask for one, or keep an eye on the Instagram. But I will link everything below that you've seen in the rest of this vlog. Don't forget all the discount codes will be in the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. I've got the lounge tour coming when I get back from Dubai, so I'll be back by now by the time this video goes out. My new sofas arrive. All the finishing touches to that room, so watch that. I've got my wardrobe reveal gone up. I'll link some really fancy video, like some good videos that I like in the description box. So thank you so much for watching. Let me give you a quick closer look. Beautiful. It's immaculate, look at that. So, like, look how immaculate it is. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.